Hi everyone, this is Usama and thank you for being with me. So if you've ever run a small business or a startup, you would have known that how messy the hiring process can get. So I've designed a system that automates the recruitment pipeline, and if you ever want to set up something like that or want a blueprint for it, please feel free to reach out. So let's just dive deep into it. Here we have our first scenario in which there's a Google form that uh, gets the information and follows the submission of the forms, which in turns create a record in Airtable and then sends a confirmation email to the applicant letting them know that we've received their application, and also creates a Slack notification so that the team could know regarding the new submission. So let's just test it out. We have our Google form here which I've filled with the entries. Let's just submit it and now run our scenario. Okay, great. So our scenario has been completed. Let's check if a record was created in Airtable. Yes, here we have the applicant name, email and the other details. The status is selected to new, and there are some other entries that have not been filled up yet, but I will explain them later. So let's just check if we have received the Slack notification. And yes, we have the new job application received, and let's see if the email. Here we have the email which says that thank you for applying, we've received your application and you'll be contacted for the next steps. So for the second scenario, I have created some automations in the Airtable. The first one says if the candidate status is changed to rejected, a rejection email will be sent out and the record will be updated, and if the candidate is shortlisted, they will receive the email along with the Calendly link to schedule the interview, and the record will be updated accordingly. So let's just check it out and see if it works. So here we have our candidate. Let's just change the status from new to rejected. Once the automation is completed, you can see that the tick mark has been checked. So let's see if the rejection email have been received. Yes, here we have our rejection email that says thank you for applying. After careful review, we will not be moving forward. And now let's just see that if let's just uncheck it and change the status to shortlisted. Okay, so the email was sent again, and let's see if we have received the email. Yes, here we have our email that says good news, you've been shortlisted and please book your interview. So let's just schedule the interview and see what happens next. So here we have our Calendly link that says there's a date available. Let's just select it and select a time, next, and schedule the event. Okay, great. So our meeting have been scheduled. So let's move on to the third and the last scenario. So here we have our Google Calendar, which is embedded to the Calendly, and then there is a module used to exclude the organizer's email so that we can search the records for the applicant according to their email, and then it will do two things: that update our record in Airtable and sends a Slack notification regarding the interview scheduling. So let's just run it and see how it works. Okay, so let's see if the record in Airtable was updated. So here we have our interview schedule changed to yes and the interview date filled up, and let's see if the Slack notification was sent. So here we have our scheduled interviews channel which says that the new interview schedule with the candidate name, role, date and time, and the record updated in Airtable. So that was it, and I hope you like it. Thank you.